Far at the edge of the moors, where the heather rolled in purple waves and the fog clung like a shroud,
stood a house called Windthistle Hall. It had once been bright and alive,
its gardens filled with roses,
its windows lit by laughter. But for 30 years, no one had lived within its walls. Travellers who passed by swore they heard music drifting out at dusk, an old violin,
mournful and sweet, playing notes that seemed to tug at the heart. The locals said the house had belonged to the Corder family, whose youngest daughter, Evelyn,
was known for her violin.
on the night of her wedding, she vanished without a trace.
Her groom was found searching the moors by lantern, but he too disappeared. In grief, the family abandoned the estate,
And the house began to rot under the weight of time and silence.
One autumn evening, a scholar named Rowan arrived in the village. He was fascinated by tales of lost places and restless spirits. Despite the villagers' warnings,
He insisted on visiting Windthistle Hall with only a lantern and his curiosity.
he climbed the hill and pushed open the swollen wooden doors.
There inside was thick with dust and the faint scent of roses long dead.
His footsteps echoed through the grand hall, yet beneath them he heard something else, a single, delicate violin note drifting down from the upper floors.
Rowan followed the sound, climbing the staircase that groaned with every step. The melody grew clearer, weaving a song both sorrowful and enchanting. At the end of a long corridor, he found a door ajar. Inside, the room was untouched by time. Lace curtains swayed though no wind stirred, and at the center stood Aveline herself,
Pale as moonlight, bow in hand. She lifted her eyes to him, and though her lips never moved, Rowan heard her voice. Play with me, so I am not alone.
Against his will, Rowan stepped forward, taking up the second violin that lay waiting on a chair. The strings were cold beneath his fingers, but when he played, the room shimmered. The walls vanished, the floor became mist, and the house dissolved into endless moorland under starlight. Some say Rowan's lantern
Was later found guttering at the gates of
Windthistle Hall. Others whisper that on certain nights, if the fog is heavy and the heather bends in the wind, you can hear not one, but two violins,
weaving their eternal song across the darkened hills.